it's Tink here, and I'm back for another unboxing with you. I'm sorry I've been away for a little while. If you follow my Instagram or you are a patron, I did put updates on there as sort of roughly what was going on. But yeah, let's look forward to some good positive vibes now, and hopefully some more Lolita meet soon and some opportunity to dress up and feel good. So this is a good start. I sold a dress that wasn't particularly fitting me anymore, so I decided that I could put that money to good use and buy myself a dress that hopefully will fit me. So I went and had a look on Wonderwelt, and this one was there. Basically, I've got like one red dress which I tend to use it for Christmas-esque coordinates, but it hasn't fit for the last couple of years, and no matter how much I try and get slim and fit, I'm not comfortable enough in that dress to like kind of force myself into it for another Christmas. Plus it's quite nice to have a little bit of variety. So this one came up on Wonderwelt, and to me it just screamed Christmas. It's by Angelic, and before I open it, have a guess at which print you think it might be. You have until I've actually completely opened it to guess what it actually is. So yeah, I saw it. It was a really good price on Wonderwelt. I did forget about import tax, so when I got the letter through the post I was like, oh yeah, I do get tax from Wonderwelt, but it was like £24, and then it was like £8 for their like admin fee, so it wasn't really that bad, considering the dress was closer to the 200 mark. Yeah, I'm excited about this one because it should be, sorry for the squeaks, it should be a similar cut to, I think it's similarly cut to Chocolate Quartet, which Chocolate Quartet can be used as quite a good Christmas cord actually, but I do wear that dress all the time, so I do really want a red one. And I do have red rocking horseshoes, so hopefully this will go. But this is quite a dark red, so I don't know whether I actually need some kind of more darkish coloured reds to go with it. They might be too bright, the reds that I already have, but today I'm sporting a Hufflepuff look. This is like my trial hair clip that I've made. I've made the actual sort of like cameo pieces with the fleur de lis in the middle. I've like put them together and concocted a little mini design. This is my trial one, which I'm showing off here, but I'm hoping to perfect it. I've got some ribbon for Ravenclaw and Slytherin at the moment as well, because I've got a couple of people who basically are my patrons, and if you're my patrons at the moment, once I finish creating and finish practicing what I want to put up on my Etsy shop to sell accessory wise, my patrons are all going to get like a little taster. So I'm excited to do that for you. Head over to my Patreon. It's not a plug or anything, I promise. Wonderwelt always send a nice little sticker, which I've now dropped, and it's on the floor somewhere. That is all in Japanese. One day I'll understand it. Look, look. Can you tell? It's like the kind of like brocading on the front, and the way in which there's kind of like gold stripy bits is quite military-esque, and this is definitely going for kind of like a nutcracker theme. So this, probably got it upside down, I don't know. This is Merry Bunny, not Berry Bunny, because there is a Berry Bunny. This is Merry Bunny by Angelic. Wow. It looks like it's never, like, you know when you get dresses and they just look like they've never been worn. Like, I can see like there's no bobbling on the fabric, there's no sort of wear. There's a little bit on the brocading here, I can see that it's kind of like fluffed up a little bit. But it doesn't really, like, the actual main fabric part of it doesn't look Now, I know the dress is called Merry Bunny, but it says everywhere on it. Yeah. Fantastic Toyland. I don't think it's called Fantastic Toyland. I'm pretty sure it's Merry Bunny, but sometimes Wonder Welt do name their prints incorrectly, maybe due to down to translation. So I will find out what it's actually called, but I'm pretty sure when I searched on the library to double check all the measurements and everything. Oh, if you don't know what La Library is basically like a library or Wikipedia of all Lolita dresses, most of them, and it gives all the measurements, all the details of all the different cuts and colorways, and just a whole bunch of information. So if you already don't look on La Library, go and check it out, because that's where I go to find out information on each dress before I purchase it. It's very good for measurements, but sometimes the measurements can be slightly incorrect, so just be aware. So, oh, wow, it's so Christmassy! Oh my gosh, it's so Christmassy, look! Oh, it's got so many bunnies! Sorry, rabbits. So many bunnies! So many bunnies! So well, let's start with the bodice. We'll get down to the nice big juicy rabbity print in a minute. It's got the same buttons as, I think Chocolate Quartet has this one, I think, and they like these little star ones. I definitely got a dress for this one. It might actually be Magic Princess that I'm thinking of, because I think Magic Princess's cut is fairly similar as well. So yeah, you got these lovely little buttons on the front. Let's start right at the top. Straps have got little lovely pretty lacing around. This lacing has little spots and just sort of a nice scalloped edge. The straps have got the same print that's going around on the rest of this sort of bodice area. The straps themselves have got a adjustment to change when they want a longer strap, which I normally do. The shirring. I'm not shearing a bush, I'm shirring. Is really stretchy, and I'm hoping it's stretchy enough. We'll see. I think it should be okay. The measurements did look pretty good. So the whole back panel is shirred, and it has detachable waist ties with like a little miniature button version of the ones that are on the front, which is really quite cute. And the print is on one side of the waist ties, and it finishes off in like a little miniature scalloped edge. So what's on the print up here then? We have got an angelic pretty rosette in red, blue and gold, and there's actually a little smidge of pink in this print. Yes, for pink. Pink and red, interesting combination, but I think because it's in such small amounts on this dress that it does work. You have got an angelic pretty, what's that? It's kind of like a stamp, like a seal. It says AP, and it's got a crown on the top and little kind of, I don't know, scepter-y bits sticking out. There are ribbons going around the print. This one's like a plain red ribbon, and then this one's a red ribbon with little blue spots. Then yeah, you've got Fantastic Toyland, which is in gold with little gold stars and a gold crown in a little circular pattern. There are also bows which are blue stripes and red. We've got on here, there's presents, red presents with blue bows and little candy canes. So yeah, you could definitely like make some little miniature candy canes, which I've done before in polymer clay, and like maybe put them in your hair like a little headpiece with some little, I know what I'm doing for Christmas. And yeah, so there's bows and presents, and there's a little bunny here, hidings. Really cute little bunnies. They're kind of like They've got little smooshy faces. We'll get down to that bit in a minute because it's the best bit. But yeah, you've got like blue presents and red ribbons. There are quite a few crowns on this print. I think this is probably my first print that's kind of got a more of a majestic royal. Yes, Magic Princess is quite majestic, but I mean in like a royal British kind of way, like reds and blues and like proper Britishy is not a word, crowns, like those proper ornate crowns. Anyway, I think I know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go around this bit and finding more bits on the print. You've got like a little chocolate box here. Oh, it says on it toy. Oh no, it says for you. That would make more sense. A little stripey, that's pink with gold ribbon. Around the back there's another little gift box with like a trumpet sticking out of it, and there's little sweeties which are like perfect sweetie shapes. When I think of a sweetie, that's what I think of. There's a couple more present boxes there. There's a yellow one with a blue ribbon saying, wow, you can even read that, it's so tiny, but you can actually see what it says, and it says, today is your day. I like that. And a little pink present with white laciness. My apologies if my eyes are not looking into the camera. I'm very bad at looking at the viewfinder the whole time to make sure what's coming across is correct, so my apologies. I hope it doesn't annoy you. So on the front we have this. Come down a little bit. Brocadiness, and then we've got a lovely bow. This is stitched on. It is not removable, and what I like about this bow is that even though it's got the print, it also has these extra not applique, stitched on ribbon, which gives it even more texture. And it does have two little ribbon tails here, and in the middle it says fantastic Toyland. Yes, fantastic Toyland. So that is the top section, and it's got like one of these bodicey skirt edges that goes around here, which is really fantastic. That's exactly the same, I'm hoping, and I think it is exactly the same cut as Chocolate Quartet. So now go down the print. We've got lots of the elements that I've already pointed out repeated around, and then you come to the big main border print at the bottom, which has, so who are our friends here today? We have a lovely bunny rabbit here, and he's got a lovely little, this is kind of like the shape of the bodice part, where it kind of does that and then it flares out, so that's where they're getting their idea from for the shaping of the bodice. It's very much copies a military jacket shape. He's lovely. He's got a lovely little red military jacket with stars and a little blue sort of shirt underneath, maybe. He's got a lovely little royal soldierish I'm just adding ish to the end of all words today. Soldierish hat. And he's got lovely little brown boots with gold sort of embellished elements to it. So I'm thinking this dress would look really nice with some like brown boots that have got like gold elements. It would look really, really good. And then you've got some sort of presents in between. We're going to go around this way. This one looks like a lop-eared rabbit. I quite like the face because it actually looks kind of cat-like to me. I don't know what it is about this one that makes me think it looks a bit cat-like. Maybe it's the pink nose. But this one has got an Angelic Pretty sash, which I know you can obtain, so that the Angelic Pretty sash would look really good with this. You've also got one of the royal British looking crowns. This rabbit is wearing really lovely little puff sleeves. I like the puff sleeves, they're so cute. And there's a red cape that goes around the back of the bunny. And the bunny is quite a short bunny, that one. Oh, it's a little one. It's a little one compared to the others, and it's sitting on a couple of presents. Going round, we have Mr. Beautiful Bunny. I'm saying Mr, but it could be Mrs. and has a lovely smart little cap on there with a more of a blue jacket, lovely bright blue eyes, and lovely, I like this pink texture in his ears, that adding that little element of pink in again. He's just really cute, and he's got lovely little blue boots with little red edging to it, and there's that lovely yellow present again. Here we've got another little bunny, and this one is wearing a crown and looks absolutely delightful. She's got lovely little pink feet and pink ruffles of her skirt and the top of her skirt, and she's got a magic wand. Still going. Here is another beautiful bunny who is wearing a lovely red and white, very Christmassy outfit with little red bows on, little red shawl, which reminds me of a lot of sort of little capes and shawls, especially ones that Baby the Starshine Bright do, so maybe a little cape like that would look really, really good. Looks over the top, and a lovely big red bow. I might try and maybe copy the bow, have a big bow on my head like that with white laciness around. It's really, really cute. It's really nice to see actually some of the characters, like on the print, wearing Lolita, because that is definitely sort of Lolita shape. She hasn't got any shoes on though. No, no, no. That is no-go. Not allowed. And I think, yeah, the dress then just repeats the pattern of the beautiful bunnies all the way around again. Below the bunny rabbits we have got Angelic Pretty Toyland written all the way around. I will double check the name of this print because it says Toyland all over it. But sometimes they have like double names, although it's written something on it and it's called something else, so I'll have a look. The lace itself, and someone did mention this when I was looking on, I think it was on the library actually said this, the lace is actually of bears, not bunnies. Don't know whether Angelic Pretty meant to do that or they thought people wouldn't notice. But yes, this is a bear on the lace, which is really, really sweet, don't get me wrong. And the bear is holding balloons that say the letters AP in the middle. And there's also stars on that print. I really, really love prints where they've got something really, really like delicate and cute like that, like in the print. It's just so cute. So cute. So cute. But yeah, there you are. That is the rundown of Merry Bunny. I'm just going to check how many petticoat layers we've got. I think it is exactly the same as Chocolate Quartet. So we've got the outer print layer, we've got like a little mini petticoat mesh piece, and then we've got the inner silky lining. And lovely, I've got a spare miniature star button and a little clear button, which is the one that's on the back for the straps. Lovely. Now, I'm not going to put I'm not going to put a coordinate together right now because I have got some ideas on elements that I really, really want to make or put together for when I do this coordinate properly. So stay tuned, keep an eye on my Instagram, or I might do a kind of like, I guess kind of like a lookbook at some point where I show off some of my coordinates that I'm proud of in like a sort of a book. Now I've said that I'm going to do this, gonna have the jinxed curse of the YouTuber and it me not actually get around to doing that video, but I think that would be a really good one because it would be quite nice to have just little clips maybe of me in different coordinates. And I can show you what I've actually done with some of the dresses, which I show you in detail. So thank you very, very much for coming to my channel today to check out Merry Bunny. It's such a gorgeous dress and I can't wait for Christmas to wear it, but I might just wear it beforehand anyway. Nice to see you again and come back for more cute kawaii loveliness soon. Remember to like, comment and subscribe because every little helps, and go and visit my Patreon as well because it's really, really sweet of the people who are on there to support me the way they do, especially with demonetization where I don't get any money or any support to do this channel, and the only money that helps me put these things together is through my Patreon. So thank you so much and I really, really appreciate it. I will hopefully get another video together for you soon. Take care, bye!